We are live on 95.7 WELT, Fort Wayne, Indiana, home of Fort Wayne, Indiana Library location. You're live with Street Wax Radio podcast on WELT.
All right, we're here, and we're with
It's the Adam Murphy Show.
Oh, he's mad.
He's mad
because I want to
right.
construct it the way I want to.
We can't play a song for 30 seconds without Adam be like, stop,
I don't know.
Stop the music.
Actually, you can leave it in the comments whether you want us to play more music or communicate with the humans. But we do have Ted.
Why not both?
Say hi, Ted.
Hey, what's up?
Okay.
And then we also have my buddy Jake Slater.
Oh, hey there, guys.
Why can't we do both?
Hey!
Whoa!
And then Dwan's the one having all these discrepancies, and he's dropping stuff.
We're gonna play another song. We'll be right back.
No. Okay. Play it again. We're going to have our dramatic intro. Okay, you have morphed into the Rave Talk / Mervyn Dab Show / Rave Talk. And we don't have anything else to say about the show, but we do have Jake Slater.
Shout out James.
We
Shout out
have
Brandon.
Ted. And
Yeah.
we have DAP1.
Hey,
And we're here to talk about a bunch of music and just have a good time
We're here
and
to-
have an overall good conversation, right?
We're here to argue with each other. Me and
Okay.
Me and Adam are arguing
Why?
because you hate music.
Because you have so many more bracelets than Dewan.
Yeah. What the heck? Your fancy Apple Watch.
And we also have a show coming up that we like to promote. And
We got two different kinds of shows we got to promote today.
because you have the 90s show.
Yeah.
And we also have to share mics again, so don't mind us passing the mic from one person to another. Who wants to talk about the show first?
Shout out
Between
James.
you two.
Yes, we are in a different room.
He just pointed at you.
You're on, Jake. Yeah.
All right.
So what's up, Jake? What's new with you? You haven't been here since last year. It was a good year ago.
It's been a while, man.
Let me figure out.
Thanks for having me back.
No problem. So what have you been up to? You been you got a show coming up soon?
Yes, this Saturday night.
This Saturday night.
Saturday, December 22nd, I think.
But I heard. This is what I heard.
Okay, tell me what you heard.
I thought you said you're like this last show.
Yeah,
It's the last show.
I
I was
had
disappointed.
decided-
I was hoping it wasn't your last show. Sorry.
We had made a decision that we were done with it and we were gonna throw in the towel and retire. But some people got my ear and were interested in maybe doing one last party. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna just check it out.
But it's not one last party because you have another one you're thinking about doing during the summer, right?
It's possible. Let's see how things go on Saturday. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna just try to live the dream.
So-
Throw a little bash.
So have you ever thrown a party at this venue before?
I have had some shows at this place in the past. It's this place called Pierre's.
Okay.
Yeah, some people may or may not have heard of it.
Okay.
It's been around for a few years. I had this group, Bone Thugs and Harmony, there back in March.
I was telling Ted over here that you booked some pretty good shows. You know, a lot of people probably underestimate your.
We
I
threw
don't know
some
what to
shows,
say.
and
What do
some
you-
of them were, some did all right. It was fun. Yeah.
So he was like, "What does he do?" I'm like, "He's booked some pretty good shows as far as like the '90s rappers. You had a 3-day event, right? 3-day
Yeah,
event.
so in May we do our music festival, and this past year we had some throwback acts. I don't know if they're necessarily 90s rappers.
Okay, throwback acts. Okay.
I've gotten some heat for saying 90s when people came out in like 99 or
2000.
2000.
It was
Oh
like
my God!
Yeah, you-
Calm down.
The internet, man, it's brutal out there. You
Yeah.
know,
The
gotta have
internet
really,
always wins.
really thick skin. Like this guy came out January 2nd, 2000. He's not a 90s act. So yeah, man, we had some fun. Had the Yin Yang Twins and
Yeah.
Twista and
Ted, were you at that
Do
show?
or Die and
I was not at that show.
Murphy Lee.
I heard about it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'll spin it so we can both talk
so-
how you like that.
So who's gonna be at the show at Pierre's this year?
Sure. So this Saturday night we got my main man Mercy, aka DJ Latin Perez.
Yeah.
He was at the original Electric Winter show back at the Plex
So was
in
I.
like 2015, 2016. It's been some
Oh
years,
wait,
right?
I was at the very first one.
You were at Electric Fall.
The
and
OG.
That was
one.
like that was like
the first one.
2014.
That was the first one.
Man,
Yeah.
that was 5 years ago.
That was
Was that 5 years ago?
No, that was the
Really?
old,
4 years ago,
the old
maybe.
Belvedere.
Yeah.
Oh, the old Mitchells.
Did you expect that first
Or
show
what
to kick
Mitchell's
off
is
like
now.
that?
You know,
You had
when
a
we
pretty
first did that show, I went over to talk to Todd Mazzico about some production he was doing, and I was asking him, I was like, hey man, where all do you perform? And he's like, well, at the time they were doing that block party downtown, and I was doing really good. And he's like, I do this one event, and that's
Yeah.
pretty much it. And I was like,
Right.
oh,
Was it
well, let's see if we can pull
the
one
turn the
off.
lights up a little bit?
But
Yes.
I remember that show because I was there with Dwan, and it was actually very populated. There's a lot of people there.
Yeah, that first show we ever did, man, it was like 1,100 people.
It caught me off guard.
It was cool, man. It was good to. I mean, I think we had like 3 weeks to put it together,
Yeah, because like people book me for shows. I'm just like, yeah, sure, I'll agree to it
right?
and just do what I gotta do. But
Yeah.
I was like, I got there and got kind of nervous. I'm like, yo, is this okay? Here we go. All right, didn't prepare for this, but let's rock it. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. So that was a cool experience, man. Going from zero to 1,000 and first event.
This is the
Mhm.
first question that just came to my head. That
Sure, sure, sure.
what was the first show or event that really made you think that this is something I want to do as a career?
Well, I mean, to go all the way back, when I was like 15, I saw my buddy Pierre throw a party, and he had like 300 people at it, and we were in high school. So I was like, man, this is cool. There's a lot of friends out here.
Did it start like a moderate house party?
No, I rented out Sunset Hall,
Okay.
and my 16th
Oh, okay.
birthday, threw a little bash out there, and had about 900 people show up, and thought, man, this is cool.
is it because you're popular or you got good acts going on? Because you're not a
No,
performer yourself,
it
so
was
you're good at
just,
just.
we went out and passed out so many flyers, and there was just nothing else to do. So people were like, "Well,
Right.
check this
So
out."
you're good at plugging.
I miss Sunset.
Sunset
Jake
Hall.
doesn't want to toot his own horn.
So
People know. People know Jake.
hopefully for good
By
things and
now.
not like this dude's a jerk.
I
But
know that guy.
yeah, like him again.
As far as promoters, I don't know a lot of promoters myself. I think a lot of promoters probably get bad raps for not paying guys or like You know what I mean? Like,
it's a tough business.
yeah, I feel like if you're not in the scene but you're promoting, some people think you're there just to, you know what I mean, take from it and not give nothing back. But I'm like, yo, you actually hook people up. You know what I mean? I never had a problem with you personally. You know what I'm saying? I've had a problem with quite a few promoters just skip out.
Right.
I'm sure we know a few. We're not gonna say none, but you know what I mean. Like, they
Yeah,
think,
well, why not?
Somebody hires you, they should pay you.
yeah.
Who don't you like, Dawn?
No, I don't. No, I don't throw out.
Throw some. Let me get it real dark. Throw the shade.
Yeah. Pretty friendly guy. Actually, he never paid me for about 2 shows I did for him, but
Who?
you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell you. You know
What show was it?
What was it?
I'll tell you here in like 2 seconds. Listen to this song.
Let it hit 'em.
Yep, I told him. Hey, everybody missed it. You know what I mean? Hey,
Let it hit 'em.
shout out to Tyler. I'm playing some of his music, by the way. He's got some new tracks from Tyler. DJ, you know Tyler. The Rain 12. What's Confucius.
DJ Confucius.
So Ted,
Hometown Hooligan.
you got any bad experiences with promoters? Because you've been playing music way longer than Adam and I.
I mean, I never.
Or good,
I
like-
never got hired to do stuff.
Do you ever
never.
get never get hired to do like big
Nah.
shows?
I mean, I used to do stuff with the Zulu Nation, and I played Tronic a couple times, but
Yeah.
I'm not like a professional DJ.
You don't seek out
I'm
the
like
big
DJ Free
crowds.
Spaghetti dinner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We changed our names. DJ Hamster Wheel, and the 1s and 2s.
Yeah, I have seen poorly promoted, like not well done shows before.
That yeah.
Do you got a good story behind one of those poorly bad shows?
Yeah, I mean, some of it was the act itself. Some was like waiting outside for hours and freezing cold to get in. Like, people don't think it all the way through sometimes. No trash cans, dumb stuff like that. There's not a specific
It's probably a good
one. that I
question for
remember.
Jake as well. A poorly put together show or a poor artist?
Well, I mean, I've just had some hiccups, stuff you don't think of prior to throwing an event, or you think you got it covered, and then you get way more people than you think you're going to get out there, and stuff happens.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what you do when you're a promoter on a show. You're basically just trying to put out little small fires the whole time and hope people come out and enjoy themselves, and that's about all you can do.
I will say the stuff that I do is extremely stressful. That's why I want to do less of it.
What do you mean, just like DJing in general?
Just being in charge of a show, period, you got a lot of bases to cover.
right.
And then even if everything seems like it's going all right, I just am high strung the whole time. You know what I mean? It's stressful. It's not easy to think of everything every time. Even when we go DJ, remember you were like, you got your power strip? And I was like, yeah. And you're like, don't worry about it. I got mine.
Yeah.
Then
Backup.
we showed up and neither one of us had
Oh
a power
yeah.
strip.
Me and you were
Just
pretty
little stuff
Me
like
and you were
that.
pretty laid back. We're not on a, even though it's still a good size. So we take it seriously, but we're also pretty laid back. We're just like,
Yeah.
we got a show coming up Tuesday on Christmas, and we kind of planned it out. The details yesterday, I think we did.
Yeah. I was at home earlier scraping up all the fire from the bottom of the barrel, my 90s barrel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you guys have a show to plug?
We just did. We got a 90s
On
night
Tuesday.
DJ,
You guys gonna play
I
any
want
wallflowers?
to know what James is talking about.
I considered
He
it.
says those wankers don't even throw shows anymore.
I think we need James back up in here. He knows some stuff that we don't know. I feel like he's one of the OG electronic peoples.
Shout it out in the thread, James.
Yeah, shout him out. We got some tickets to give away too. Speaking of shows, you know what I'm saying?
With these headphones.
Okay, but we got to figure out a good way of giving them out. What do you think?
I say if they can name.
No, I mean,
Everybody in the room, bam, get a free ticket.
how about you just come to the show and we give you a free ticket? As long as you buy a beer, you can have one.
No, they got to earn something. They got to be 21 to win.
Cool with that part.
They got to be 21 to win.
I'm just trying to throw a good party, man.
What's your favorite party you ever thrown, Jake?
Ooh.
You throwing a lot. Shout out Jake Moistika, Raucus.
I would
He's a
say
good
my
producer.
favorite event is probably that first Bone Thugs and Harmony show I threw.
Because you made the most money on it?
No, it was because I had never seen him perform live. And when you got all 5 of dudes you grew up listening to,
Right,
it was
right.
it was a cool experience. You get on stage. When they come on stage and they hit a song, you're like, oh. I remember this from high school, you know?
So it really doesn't really matter the answer to this question. What was one of the artists that you disliked the most that you're never gonna use again for a show?
This Murphy.
Shout out. James, we'll get back to your question in 2 seconds. James missed the questions. I don't want to cut Jake off. Would you ask him, Adam?
He knows I asked him.
I didn't listen. Would you ask him? I want.
Guess what his favorite show was.
No, I asked him which artist that he was not favorable of.
Acting like a drama queen.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, tripping.
A lot of times it's not even the artists. It's they're like tour managers or the road managers.
I've heard that before too. With like photographers trying to line up. You know what I'm saying?
That can be an issue.
Are they always never on time? I heard that's a rapper thing.
Yeah,
I heard that's like a you know what I'm saying, a stereotype.
Right.
Like,
if you want somebody on stage at 10, you better tell them to be there at 6:30. So
even with these guys, I'm like, yo, get here at 9:30. Adam rolls in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. I've never been like that.
Okay. I'm just saying, yeah, dealing with like, that's more money. That's money involved. They got to be on time for the show.
for sure.
Is there sound checks you got to get people lined up for?
It's different for different acts. Some of them want to do it. Some of them, you know, their road manager or tour manager will go through and make sure all the mics are the levels they got to be at. Some of the dudes are unprofessional and haven't been booked in a long time, or
They
you know,
just go
don't
for
perform
it.
all the time. So
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, I'm getting money tonight," so
Hey.
I'm drunk by the time I get on stage. So
Shout out Kristen Teeters. To James, he's saying how, answer his question, he's saying about promoters. Who doesn't throw shows anymore? I wonder who doesn't throw shows anymore.
I've never thrown a show ever.
Well, James missed your question. He said
I think that
app
was in
closed.
reference to the people that never paid you.
Oh, is that what he's talking about?
I think so. I could be
Okay. I don't want to say nothing, but
Exactly.
they're long gone.
That was gonna be his answer.
I mean, it's not an easy business, you know. And
So
it's definitely a business.
So Jake asked a question. What does electric promotions have in store for next year? Yeah, next year. You're pretty secretive about your shows.
Yeah, well, you know, I like to take them one at a time, and hopefully this one gets the response we're looking for. And as long as people come out and enjoy themselves, then we'll whip some up with, you know, Mr. Murphy over here. And
Shout the number out and get some tickets out.
And I know you're not trying to burn any bridges, but you're looking to change venues. Is that something you even want to speak on?
Not really. I mean,
Okay.
you know, we've
Then
used
we
a lot
won't.
of different venues in town. I've done shows at the Plex and at Headwaters and at Pierre's and.
Do you have a favorite venue?
I mean, for me, summertime, I like doing shows down at Headwaters Park just because it's outside. It's nice. People like
I do
partying
like
outside when
Headwaters.
it's when the weather permits. Sometimes the weather doesn't agree with us, so
Right.
that's a little tough.
Let's go and give away a ticket. Let's shout out the phone number. I got a question. Let's give them some simple questions to start off with and ramp it up. You know what I'm saying? Name a Skrillex song.
Oh, you're gonna grill him?
I'm just throwing out a question just to get the
I-
ball
I-
rolling.
I
Before we
didn't
know
know-
it,
I
it's gonna
didn't
be
know about
before we
this.
know it's gonna be 10 o'clock when you give out a single ticket. So if anybody in the chat,
on the chat.
yeah, if anybody in the chat knows a Skrillex song, shout it out.
Okay.
We'll give you a ticket. Let me see.
It's a tough thing to Google.
Is it a tough thing, Google?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to circle. I got the first question. You guys get the questions after that. Think of a question, Adam. Then
Well, we have to be censored.
Beep.
Dang, that sucks. Name somebody that Dwan has. Wait, no.
Don't go too far. Anybody that's
You know exactly what I was gonna ask.
Who hasn't paid one?
Name someone that Dwan hasn't paid. Instead.
I gotta make a question up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mayor Bangarang. He got a ticket anyway.
What decade was the Technics SL1200 MK2 turntable released? Just give me the decade.
what decade? Okay, Jake, what you
can't
got?
give them the answer until they answer.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm
Okay, and
just-
I'm gonna
Jake
give
already got his.
I'm gonna give Dewan some props here. What's the
Bangarang.
ultimate 1990s movie? When you were growing up, what movie did you watch? And you just thought, man, this is
That's a good
epic.
one for
You're
all
asking
of
me
us,
that?
though.
Yeah, just everybody.
Okay, I got one.
Sure.
Juice. That scene where they're DJing, Tupac's in it. You know what I'm saying, of
Yeah.
course. But one of the main characters is a DJ. Then he doesn't want to get into trouble with everybody else.
Sure.
He wants to DJ. He's trying to make a mixtape for I think Queen Latifah is like the one he gives his mixtape to.
Of course. I mean,
Then
who
he's
wouldn't?
at home like miming, DJing. I'm like watching him do his thing, like his body's doing all this, but his hands are doing way more than what his body's doing. And he's in a battle. Remember, Ted knows that movie.
I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, he's a
No,
DJ
Tupac's
battle.
in it.
He's in a DJ battle, and it kind of really is like always stuck with me. I'm like, that looks
Omar
dope,
Epps.
because they're on
Oh my
stage
God,
with like turntables and talking crap about the other guy, and everybody's like, oh, all the over exaggerated kind of.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, they're jamming up there. So like that's my all-time '90s movie. What about you?
You know, I was thinking more along the lines of the movies I watched in the 90s, which I was like 12, 10.
Land Before Time.
So I wasn't watching a lot of R-rated flicks. Maybe like Heavyweights or The Sandlot or,
Okay.
you know, Angels in the Outfield. I'm just throwing a couple out there.
That's actually crazy because Sandlot is my #1 childhood film.
It's a home run of a movie, you know.
Oh man, I think about those black Converse every time I see
He
him.
was so fast.
That was Benny.
Oh, yeah. Benny the Jet.
Benny the Jet. I don't know. I've got a lot of. I like all the Disney films as far as like Fantasia and such. But yeah, is Belly
Wrong.
90s?
That's a real great question. I
It
don't know.
might be like 99.
That a 20-year-old movie? Could be.
Think it over.
Carney, the Techniques turntable was not released in the 80s. Good guess.
Actually, it wasn't the '80s.
No.
Mine are from the '80s. Mine are from '89.
Well, your individual turntables were probably released in the 80s.
Okay.
But the
That-
original
Original.
Techniques turntable, yeah, what decade?
What, '70s? Do you know the answer?
Somebody's gonna guess.
Oh, okay. I actually don't even know. I'm curious about that.
Hey, did you guys watch Terminator 2 in the 90s? Is that from the 90s?
Homeward Bound.
Yeah.
Homeward Bound.
Terminator 2 blew my mind.
Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that was 90s.
you don't have a movie that like got you into something, like, you know what I mean?
Something that got me into something.
I'm very like
Um,
I get attached to things. Like
I
watch
watched
like,
Hackers.
Space Jam.
and
I was like, I'm in the
pretended
basketball.
like I was gonna be a computer hacker, but
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
I thought I could get chicks like Angelina Jolie.
I can hack into her
Didn't work.
MySpace account.
Computers, yes.
70s. James says 70s.
That's right. 1972, early 70s.
I feel like when it came to movies and like the theatrics, I think Matrix changed the game.
True.
That's got 2000.
The first time I saw Matrix, I was like mind blown.
I think I saw Matrix 2 at your house in about 2004.
Yeah, probably. And then also when I think about Dreamcast, I think that's how it changed video games as well.
Dreamcast.
Remember Dreamcast?
I do.
I think Dwan has one. He's a hoarder.
I sold my Dreamcast to my cousin.
He's got 2 old Xboxes.
They still work.
They're $40.
They still work great. One's hacked and one has all my
the
saved
last
data
time you
from
used
back in
them?
the day.
Man, I was
I
so
used,
good at
last
Halo
week.
1.
Yeah.
I knew all the maps. I'd just look at your
Halo
screen
1.
and I'd come and snipe you.
my girl's sister came over and she was like, "What games you got?" I was like, "I got an Xbox." She's like, "That's a 360." I'm like, "No, it's an Xbox OG." She's like, "No, it's a 360." I'm like, "All right, I ain't gonna argue with you." That thing cannot get on it.
I'm not going to lie to you. You're wrong.
You're wrong. I'm sorry.
Also, this could be a question for all the people. Write a comment down for me, Dwan. What's your favorite pop music right now? And I would like to ask Jake first. As far as like stuff that's popular, who are you listening to?
Oh, Ariana Grande most times.
Okay, no sarcasm.
I got 50-11 kids. That's the only thing they're allowed to listen to.
Oh, I all right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Taylor Swift, big fan. Justin Bieber.
Shout out Vic. Brandon Smith and James and Jake all get tickets.
Boom.
All 3 guys get tickets. Bam.
Mark it down.
Mark it down.
What's the question?
Most favorite popular music.
They're all
as
music.
of now.
Current pop music?
Yes.
Oh man, I don't really even listen to the radio.
I can
I
name
like-
some stuff. You
I like
wouldn't
the
even know what
stuff
it
Bruno
is.
Mars put out. Honestly, I really like the production more than the MCs and the singers.
I think
the
that's what it is,
beats are
too.
nasty
The,
recently.
the producer does so much more. I'm just guessing. You know what I'm saying? This is what I think.
I like
they
Gucci
form
Mane,
everything. You know what I'm saying?
but
They mold
Gucci's
it
been around for a
together.
while.
Yeah, I like his stuff too. He's kind of
Gooch?
comical.
Gooch,
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Goo wop.
We know. Jake loves that goo up.
Oh, slippery.
Rule.
Ja Rule.
Eminem Kamikaze. Shout out Sean Wang. We are live on 95.7. If anybody wants to tune into the radio and get off Facebook.
Let's give away another ticket. Name one of the last 5 people other than Ted that's been here. One of your guests, the last 5 guests. How about that?
Okay, that's a good idea.
Digging in the crates.
Yeah, 'cause I don't even know. James Martinez,
on.
Jesse Martinez.
If you were to be any rapper that's relevant right now, who would you be?
We always talk about this.
No, we've never.
Yeah,
Who do you think lives the craziest life? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
No.
T Grizzly. He's a big dude.
I really don't.
You know who that is?
Uh-uh.
I don't listen to rap. That's like the least thing I listen to. To be
I
honest
look at you as like a Lil Yachty.
I like Lil Yachty. We always talk about we get this argument every week.
I don't get an argument.
Modern rappers.
Who would you be, Adam?
Teriyaki 72.
I don't know.
Is that real?
Shout out Johnny Martinez.
We know who Jake would be. It's
Fat Joe.
Fat Joe? You met Fat Joe, right?
I haven't,
You haven't?
but
So who do you want to?
I've considered
he's-
booking him.
Who would you like to book? Who was like somebody you tried and just can't get a hold of?
Tried can't get a hold of.
Yeah, who's somebody you just like try to like book?
Maybe
'em?
somebody who's switched up their prices on me once was T-Pain.
He raised them. Why you can
I was
use
supposed to have him locked in at a certain rate and didn't pan out. But
he come out with a single and just kind of like blow up and the weird little stats went up.
I mean,
his
I
rates.
told him I was gonna buy him a drink, and he was like, no.
Cause you book Riff Raff and
I have booked Riff Raff before.
some pretty dope people. You know what I mean?
twice.
Yeah, we Riff Raff twice in Fort Wayne. So
You were thinking about Chance and Post, right?
I
Oh.
definitely
Time.
have considered Post Malone in the past, and now he's
Hey,
just
what's up?
a bajillion bucks.
Chris Davis, what up? Shout out. Todd Mazzico, we're playing your
Mazik the Sneak, he's playing Saturday.
Mazzico's playing Saturday. We're playing his music right now, so like we do every week. He's got good background tunes. Okay,
Should we play Todd's music? Are you gonna show up, Todd?
we're playing his music now.
Are you gonna take care of my controller and give it back to me timely?
Shots fired.
Who's your favorite artist to work with in Fort Wayne, Jake?
What? Can't answer that.
Yes, you can.
Everybody's equally.
No, it's not.
Who's my favorite artist to work with in Fort Wayne?
I think he's in his room.
You got a lot of favorite questions, Adam.
Everybody's just so good, you know? Everybody's so nice,
You
so
gotta keep it
respectful.
neutral.
Nobody's ever spiked my microphones on the ground. Poured drinks on my equipment.
Shout out Beverly.
What do you mean? I know someone that
Yeah, you feel. Which Jake? Oh,
You know what? We got a lot
Saturday.
of good people.
Johnny Martinez. We got a show to go to on Saturday.
Boom.
I told you about it.
Bring it
We
in.
got tickets. Girls get in for free. I'm joking.
Oh, and also, can you tell us the lineup for
Yeah.
the show?
Yeah. So Saturday kicking it off is DJ Lighton Perez, Mercy.
Yeah.
After that we got DJ Double K, Kevin Corman, Mr. Hawaii from his Facebook and Instagram.
Is he running a club?
No, he's just in Hawaii a lot.
Okay.
Every time I see a picture, he's in Hawaii. Then we got a B2B set with DJ Danny B, formerly Danny Miami, and
Yep.
Mazik the Sneak, DJ Mazzico, who I think we're listening to his music right
No,
now.
it's actually DJ Whoever's Hot.
Ooh, the throwback.
Yeah, these are throwback tracks.
The original Nizzy Nice DJ. And then wrapping it up, we got DJ Lux, my man Luke Hansen, who's been helping out with Electric Promotion since we started, and he's been grinding, DJing a lot of places in the last 3, 4, 5 years. So, giving him a shot to close it out, and that'll be that.
sometimes it's a little tough for you to throw these local shows that people think that you have a bad perception, but you're usually just controlling the show, so it's hard for you to listen to the performance, right?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, sometimes, you're trying to find people who are going to play the music that the crowd that's coming out is going to respond best to.
That's a good thing you brought that up, because when you started, and from the name, it's electric. Electric, and I felt like, at least from the start, it was like electronic music based, you know what I mean? That's kind of where what I think it was, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And I think it's going more towards hip hop.
There's
But
definitely been a lot of integration.
but it's kind of what the crowd reacts to. I understand that for sure. Which, if I were to play one, I would just do hip hop and just forget the electronic music altogether, I think.
That might get a wild response.
You would never do a full hip hop. You would do something that would have like drops as well.
I would just do all hip hop.
Would it be like Wu-Tang, or would it be what's popular right now?
Good question. Good question.
You'd have to play modern stuff for it to work.
I would have to play modern
Yep.
stuff. You're right.
You could throw a little old in there.
I would
but
bring my
not much.
turntables and start cutting and doing like
Yeah.
what me and Ted do. Me and Ted do hip hop usually, and you know what I mean. Me and Adam do kind of like electronic music style. You know what I'm saying?
Is your 90s event going to be 90s hip-hop,
Yeah.
90s pop, 90s rock?
He's got some 90s pop. I got some 90s.
Mostly hip hop, but a little bit of everything.
Are you guys going to play Aqua, Barbie Girl?
I have it.
It's definitely
exists.
a favorite.
Those are our
exists.
bangers, man. Those are our bangers. Nobody knows
It
yet.
depends on what the crowd's looking like. I kind of look and see what I think is going to get people to.
The dude
have-
in the
have a
back, you're
drink
like,
and
yo,
get it.
my man wants Sugar Ray right now.
Yep.
So Jake,
puka shell necklace,
And even
sandals.
since we're so on the show tip as far as this conversation, what would you want to see evolve from the show? Like, as far as like, what would you want to see that would be better for a show versus just booking somebody? Like you're like
The electric
like-
series
like-
of
like-
shows,
like
or,
it's,
or what
like
type
a
of
type-
show?
like-
Because I put on a lot of different events throughout the year.
like a type of act that you think that would work best.
It's changed over the years because I've tried so many different things. At one point I thought country shows was the wave in Fort Wayne, and every country show ever was just as packed as could be. And then I threw one and got clobbered and lost a bajillion bucks and thought, oh no.
nope.
That was because the weather was bad too, right?
Also, 30 degrees and snowing when it's typically 70 out sure didn't help.
Yeah, that was bad. That was a bad one. Jake's got a good point. He's kind of thinking about presenting new music to people. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like hearing the same songs that everybody knows, it's like I think it would be a good idea for people to.
Like, are you guys ready for the Migos remix? It's coming 7th time tonight.
Yeah. But it's kind of like I understand what he's saying. Present new music, get some new stuff out there, but it's a big crowd and play some general hits is like a good thing. But for underground show, yeah, that's what underground people want. If like it's a room of 40 people, but
Yeah, and Fort Wayne's just,
you gotta know how
I
to.
think musically not quite as cutting edge as if, like, if you're at, say you're at EDC, or you're at,
They could push some new hot stuff. you know what I
Electric
mean?
Forest or something. People are, I think they go to certain stages to be like, okay, I want this dude to push the limits of this particular subgenre that I really like.
Right.
Right? In Fort Wayne, they're like, play the 12 songs I know.
Mm-hmm.
We're like,
We kind of do the same thing.
cool.
It's a crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
When me and Ted do our St. Patrick's Day shows, we start off with like a Beastie Boys like track that everybody knows and sing along. They get, you know what I'm saying? You can take them here and there, but still stay with like in a pretty good familiar area. You know what I mean? Even when I play bars too.
And I left town. How did the show go for you guys at Trouble?
How did
Medium.
Oh, did it go? It was
Medium.
all right. It was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay.
It's the busiest bar night of the year, so people are everywhere that night.
What night was that?
St. Patrick's Day?
Night before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, a
wasn't-
lot of competition that
It
night.
wasn't as good as last year because Christmas was really good.
Yeah, Christmas is a strange day as far as like
Yeah.
having a show because
Not a lot of competition, probably.
not a lot of competition. People are in town from out of town. They
Yeah.
want something to do, like
Sure,
especially people my age or Dwan's age. And also, Christmas is over, so everybody's relieved and they want to grab a beer and let loose a little bit.
Shout out
Everybody
Mariah.
gets wound up, trying to get things done and having family
Mhm.
over and all that good stuff. And it's
Yes,
nice.
yes.
That's just a certain night of the year where it just works at that point.
And that's our underground show. It's more or less kind of like underground.
Yeah,
for
and
us.
it's fun. To me, it's the most fun show of the year. It's one of my favorite genres of music. You know,
Mhm.
that's what I grew up with.
That's where we can let loose and cut
Yeah.
and scratch and play vinyl,
what
this
I'm
and that. You know what I mean?
most familiar with. Yep.
So we
And,
can kind of jump around both
see a lot
sides
of
of
friends
the.
out there too, which is nice.
Yeah, a lot of friends show up. That's like us jumping back and forth between like your shows are more big, and kind of like wider audience. Our shows are more condensed and,
You know,
very underground. Which
we were doing
I like
St.
both.
We were doing St. Patty's Day at Deer Park, and
That was big.
Epitaph just showed up to say what's up, hopped up on stage, and we're like, "Yo, man, get on!" And he killed it. Like,
Yeah, he did.
He just thrashed. So
We got to get him on the show still.
we're bringing him to Christmas, and that dude is
It's awesome.
a really good DJ.
I heard he's.
Epitaph.
Shout out to James. He said he's known for. I think he's the one that told me about Epitaph. He's known for showing up like late, not late, but just on time. Where the promoters are like, "Yo, they're starting to sweat. Like, is he gonna show up?" He shows up right on time, throws a record on, and goes.
Yo, you're on in 9 seconds. I know.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah, I heard about that because I was sitting there
4
sweating. Like,
seconds
yo,
early.
he's supposed to be playing for me. Like, where's Yo? He'll show up, kind of like Batman or something. You know what I mean? Like, some like,
it's not his first go round.
yeah. He's like, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry about this. Like,
He's like Prince, where he just like fades in the mist after a set.
yeah. He's like, I'm done. I'm out. He does do that too. I heard about that. He just walks out, like walks away, don't say hi to nobody, don't
Drops
say
the
bye to
mic.
nobody.
Done.
Yeah, he does that.
He's sick of all these people. He just wants to play his music.
Yeah. You want to play a track?
No.
How do you really feel?
That way.
Adam hates music. I'm a girl. Let's girl. Should we grill Adam?
I gotta use the restroom anyway.
Use the restroom. It's a nice little mid break. I'm gonna grill you about you DJing shows.
I'm about to. Shout out to Ruin for showing all them that support too.
What do you mean, us?
Yeah, I gotta use the restroom.
All right, we'll play a song from Raucous. We'll be back. 95.7. Shout out James.
Take it over. I've been clogging it.
Exactly 3 minutes before we yeah, James knows what's up. James, when are we gonna get you back on the show? Yeah, Jake. Jake, we need some new music. We are back with the Street Wax Experience. Adam's mad. Shout out Jake. Yeah, send me some new tracks. James, I need you to get you back in the studio sometime, please. We got more tickets to give away. We got some heavy hitters coming up soon. Did I cut you off on the? Oh, sorry, Jake. Did I cut you off on the lineup? Did you tell the rest of the lineup?
Just them 4 acts. We're doing
Four guys. You
You
always
always
do-
doing a 4-hour show.
No rappers. Usually kind of do like an intermission.
We got a little group that's gonna do 10 minutes at the very end of the show.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, some younger guys that are upcoming, and they kind of got the Post Malone-ish type feel.
More melodic.
Yeah,
Melodic-
yeah, like
melodic-y.
singing and that sort of thing.
They're not out there jumping around cussing at people like.
I don't think they're gonna be, using derogatory language towards anybody, which is good.
Yeah. I
yeah.
feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
You got some music you're releasing soon? You got any new tracks?
I got a brand new single called
Yeah.
Murph Got His Seat Stolen.
Coming out soon.
Brand new single called Turn Down the Music,
Turn
featuring Adam Murphy.
Turn down that pesky music. So Adam, why do you hate music so much?
I don't hate music.
Let's talk about our show differences and ideas. We've been brainstorming a lot though. We've been doing a pretty good
He
job.
was giving away my seat.
I don't know. He was sitting so far away. I didn't know how long we were gonna be gone for.
Oh, you want men to be closer to you?
Yeah, I got a show question. Did any of you guys go to a show this year that you were like, yo, that was a great show?
Cincinnati. Was that this year, Ted? Me and Ted we go to our yearly DJ event. I went to go see Brother Ali,
Okay.
which I'd never heard of him, but my girl drug me out there.
It was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool.
Brother Ali's good.
There wasn't a lot of people on stage jumping around. It was just two performers, and they rapped the whole entire time. And the few rap shows I've seen, they're always just rapping over their track that's already playing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And this dude rapped like 2 whole albums. I left and sat down at the bar. I got kind of tired and lazy. I was like, I'm done. I'm kind of like
How do you
chilling.
think he felt?
He was a big guy.
He's like, I'm up here killing it. You're over there just sitting down drinking.
I was tired. I'm just saying, I was tired. I had to go sit down. But that show was pretty good. It was like seeing like underground hip hop.
Yeah.
He was really flowing, sweating, and just like his DJ was killing it. But yeah, that's a good show. What about you guys? That was a good show.
I mean, for me, like I said, seeing Bone Thugs this year, and then I did
Okay.
12 shows with them, so I saw them a lot of times. And
Yeah.
for me, I think they're one of the better groups that performs. There's still 5 of them all together, and they hit all the cadences and flows that they used to still, and they all know their ad-libs, and they've got like a structured set,
Mm-hmm.
you know, where some people are just like, put on another song. They've got kind of a flow.
Yeah,
and
like professionals, some more professionalism.
it's like they've been doing it for 25 years.
Yeah,
'cause they have.
That's kind of what I seen too. I was on stage and he was kind of like, "Yo, extend that second verse an extra loop." He was saying something to the DJ. He's like, "I got you," and they were like, so like
Yeah,
connected
in
with
tune.
each other. I was like, I like that, and like, all ready for this next song. And they just knew everything was gonna happen like just like that, and I was like, okay, this is like entertaining. Even though it's one guy on stage, I was like really like watch him do his thing. You know what I mean? Even though I never heard of him.
If you could see one electronic act come to Fort Wayne, who would it be and why?
It's so underground, nobody would ever know.
Skrillex, I knew it.
Nah, Distance, DJ Distance, or Hatcha, or all UK guys, all from like the UK.
Okay.
They're just real underground,
UK,
heavy, just
okay.
like grimy. Like
Do they play grind? Is that in the genre?
there's some grime, yeah. They got some grime MCs too. You know what I mean? What about you, Adam?
I would say the Chainsmokers would probably draw the most people, but they'll probably be the most expensive.
I feel like they've played everywhere a bunch of times.
You mean like as far as like
Just all the festivals they were on, like all the big cities. Chainsmokers in the last 2 years when they were on their super kind of pop wave that they
DJ
hit everywhere.
Ricky? Who's Ricky? I can't see that. Ricky San?
Oh, that was DJ Abilities with.
Yeah, DJ Abilities.
I know
Yeah.
Abilities.
Yeah, he was killing it. We're like, I watch it, I get inspired. I went home and practiced like one part that he did, the Nas song, some Nas song.
What about Nas? Should I bring Nas here?
I don't know a lot about Nas.
He would not even do any numbers at all.
No.
You don't think
I'd
so?
I'd go see Nas for sure.
You don't think Adam says Nas won't put out numbers?
Adam's in a different vein, you know. I know.
Yeah.
I know all about Nas.
I
Here,
think
get-
a lot of the people
here,
that
get a
would
little
go
closer to
see
the mic.
Nas can't
Huh?
because they
Get a little
have
closer to the mic.
kids and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, so what I've noticed is when people are over, like, let's say 25-ish, they go to way fewer events and
Mhm.
go out less because they got
Family and all that.
jobs and kids and like real responsibilities, like they're like real adults and whatnot. So they pick and choose what they want to go to. So if something really good comes, they'll come out in droves.
That's true. But it's got to
But
be
they
like
pick and choose.
it's got to be the best of the year, like once a year, twice a year, something
Like,
like
oh,
that.
Adam Murphy's going. I
Yeah.
gotta go.
Oh, I can't miss Adam Murphy. I promised myself last time I saw him.
Yeah.
I totally puked in the corner at Pedal City. I gotta make it up to Murphy when he DJs.
Yeah. So Adam, when's the last time you DJ?
Shout out to Chad.
You've been in retirement for quite a while.
Last Lexus Spring.
Last Electric Spring. What you get on the mic?
I'll be at the next Lexus Spring.
Is that even announced, or is he announcing
We'll see how life turns out.
things aren't supposed to be said quite yet? Like
You know,
jumping the gun?
Like I said, we'll see how life turns out. Let's see
So-
how Saturday goes. Hopefully, people come out, enjoy themselves, and if that's the case, then maybe we'll get a DAP one.
I put a
B2B
word in.
set.
I
Tell her
put
how
a
to
word
tell.
in for you, but I think I'm taking it off after you try to exchange my seat.
You still mad about that?
Hell yeah!
You so mad about that? Are you mad about it? So
Hey,
okay,
I actually,
One's a super OG. He was at the original event.
Certified.
yeah,
who?
certified. Me.
certified OG is someone that know you since in high school.
Ooh, yo. Checkmate. Checkmate.
Actually, I think we knew each other in high school.
We probably know each other for a while. You know what I'm saying? I went to
Yeah.
different high school though.
That's the North Side, right?
Northside, yeah. You went to
Yeah.
Northside?
I didn't, but I hung out with a lot of people from North Side.
I'm glad you're bringing Adam out of retirement because I've been trying to get him to get back on. I'm keeping Ted out of retirement. He's kind of dipping in. He's back out. He's got a new mixer. He's in it. He's in it to win it. Adam over here, he's been in a little slump. I'm trying to get him out of. We got a new house recently. Congratulations, Adam. Round of applause. Adam got a house.
Juan got a house.
I got a house. You know what I'm saying?
Jake, you're getting a house.
You get a
You're
house.
getting a
You
house.
get a house.
Everybody's getting the houses around here. So get him back into the music scene. That'd be good because I like watching my friends have fun. And I can get on stage. I can get on stage and have fun too. You know what I'm saying?
Entertaining.
So you know what I'm saying? It'd be good.
Yeah, thanks, Vaughn.
So you ready to get back on stage, Adam?
Yeah,
No, you're
Yeah.
not.
I'm not.
What one song are you gonna definitely play when you're back on stage?
Probably Pony by
Nope.
Genuine.
Oh yeah, it's a good song.
Can you sing it?
No,
Say jump on it.
let's
Come on,
do
go.
it.
Go, go.
Ride it, my pony.
I'm gonna sample that for a song.
Have you heard that Garth Brooks Genuine remix?
Face nectar.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good song.
Definitely.
Are you gonna
fabricated.
put
That's
together
not
any
real.
more country shows? Are you gonna?
Only if I get Garth Brooks.
Bring Garth Brooks. That'll pack out. I promise you.
Yeah.
So as far as your focus, Jake, you said you were potentially moving to Miami, Florida. Are you thinking of just going toward different genres in Fort Wayne, or are you thinking about relocating?
I'm mostly thinking about just chilling out. Coming
So,
to Pedal City, 4 to 7 nights a week. I don't know.
well then, you're on the right
I've been
track.
thinking about retiring. Actually,
You always say you want to retire.
I do.
It's
I
like
started-
it's hard to let it go
I
though.
started 16 years ago.
You get burnt out though.
Yeah.
You get burnt out in one night.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Read
I guess booking a show takes
the
way more than
internet
that.
comments, and I'm like, I'm really burnt out.
So do you hate reading the comments about your shows? Like, how does that work out? Like,
I mean,
feedback. It's like they don't know you're watching.
yeah,
People-
sometimes it sucks when I'm
people
like,
just
yo, I
talk
just risked
crazy.
like $40,000 to put on a show, and people
Yeah.
are like, can't believe I went to that and spent $10. That was terrible.
Yeah.
Can't believe I wish I had my 4 hours back for $10. Like, good gravy. Sorry,
The amount of
man.
work you do, and people just kind of like, they probably got it for free
Probably got free tickets to Murph, then
from this show right here.
puked all over the bathroom, and I gotta clean it up, and then they're like, well, this is terrible. I'm like, dope.
Do you ever block people from your social medias that talk mad?
Just Murphy, but I unblocked him, so we're good now.
Hello, Mom. How's it going?
Everybody picks on
Shout
me.
out.
Shout out to this guy's mom, I guess.
Shout out, Moms. Moms in the chat. Moms in the chat.
Look at the support. It's wonderful.
We got a phone call. I don't know how to even answer this. Here it goes.
We have a phone call. He's gonna try and figure out how to put it on the mainstream.
You want some tickets? Let me put you on the air. Hold up. Give me a second. Hello. Hello. You there?
Caller?
Hello, hello. Are you there, caller?
First time caller, long time listener.
First time caller, long time listener. Somebody said they want some tickets. Uh-oh. I'm over here messing up. We got a new studio, Jake, since the last time you were
I
here.
see. I've never been in this one. I think I've been in the other one
This is a
3
cozy
or 4
studio.
times, and this is brand spanking new.
Yeah, how do you like it? Who are you talking to?
It's
I can't-
really
I
cozy.
can't hear anybody.
This is very comfortable. I'm so comfortable in here.
Nice way to wrap up the show.
I like the dimmer over here, so when DeJuan's throwing shade, we can just turn it way down.
You want to turn it all the way up for me?
Yes. Max.
There we go.
Boom. Look at that shiny forehead coming at you live.
10 minutes till the show ends. Somebody wanted some tickets.
Let's hook 'em up.
Look them up.
Let's pick 'em up.
We only have 4 left, guys. 4 left. You gotta come in hot. Come in hot.
How do these people go about acquiring the tickets?
Yeah.
We need a video of a breakdance headspin on cardboard.
Yes.
Doesn't have to be you doing it.
DJs get in for free.
You know, that's always been a policy of mine. Anybody who's ever played at any event I've
Yeah.
ever done, I try and allow them to come check things out.
That's what Adam
Every
told me
time.
yesterday. I know you told. Yeah, I heard you say that, but Adam told me that yesterday. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm glad he always does that. Cause I feel like when I come to your shows, I don't want to feel like you know what I'm saying? Like I deserve to be in VIP. I'm like, let him, he's a busy man. If I get a little pass, you know what I'm saying? I deal
Yeah,
with
I
it.
mean, I appreciate everybody for coming out and working with me in the past. So they can come check out future events
So
and
the show
enjoy themselves.
ends at 12.
Yeah,
It's early,
You know,
but from your past shows, they clear out around that time.
I mean, every show at Headwaters has to be done at midnight. So the last 2 years,
I think it's perfect timing, honestly.
Yeah, that's been the cutoff. But plus, the next day, I'm driving to Florida at like 8 in the morning, so it was self-serving as well. The cutoff time.
Do you stay up there? James blocked Murphy. Adam's
And then unblock me.
Murphy's an unnecessary evil. Shout out Jess. Shout
You're
out
like a
Jess.
target, Adam Murphy.
Yeah, I know, right?
I know.
People like to
nice,
pick on you.
And I got stuff to do too. If you guys want to come and get free tickets, but you have to be 21 for Electric Winter, come by Pedal City, 1215 West Main, and I will have a nice bright ticket for you, and you can have a beautiful time at Jake's event.
How many do you have
And
left?
I'm
5?
out. And I'm out.
5.
Yeah,
5.
it's I got about 20 some tickets left.
We have 7 minutes, so you're not out. You gotta actually hold on.
No,
to
I'm
it.
leaving.
You got 5 tickets left. You don't have 20.
No, I got something to do. So
What do you got to do? You got a boo boo?
No, got something to do.
What do you got? You leaving right now?
Yeah, there you go.
You don't have a pass to get out.
Yeah, I do.
You actually brought it?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you knew you were leaving early, huh?
This guy. He's going to leave early in the middle. 7 minutes till the show
No,
ends.
I'm giving up my seat.
Dang, Adam.
Alright.
Adam's still mad about that. I guess Adam's leaving the show, guys.
So good to see you, man.
New title
Merry
for the show.
Christmas.
Holler at
Happy holiday. Happy New Year, man.
I'll see you soon.
See you in 2019, buddy.
Yep.
It's going to be our title for
Or
the show.
Saturday, if you can make it.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
It's going to be the title for the show. Adam walks out of the show. 7 minutes to spare. This man walks out. He went the wrong way, too. Where'd he go?
It's really hard telling. He's just out there crying.
Nah, he's crying about the
Isn't
seat.
that where the restrooms at?
No, not that. There's nothing that way. It's dead
Editing
in the
room,
wall.
man.
Editing,
If you
yeah.
wanna
editing.
edit some stuff.
That's very true. He doesn't know how to sell tickets. We could probably talk about that off there. But you know what I'm saying?
You know?
Just one of those things. You still doing YouTube?
I haven't in about a year.
Mhm.
Could be a thing. Could
Yeah?
be a thing.
Are you
I'd
still
like to do-
invested
I'd
in-
like to do some sort of a podcast
Yeah,
in
we're talking about that.
2019. Yeah.
We got this. We got the room right here.
Yeah, I see this.
We got the cameras. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things.
Looking professional.
Are you still into Bitcoin?
I'm not. You know, I sold my position when it was close to that 20,000 when it was at its peak last
Mhm.
November. So that was
Good
a
time.
good move
Good.
because
See, hey.
it's not doing as good anymore. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What would your podcast be about? Would it be about business and doing a straw about like investing and taking risks?
Just living a dope life. You
Yeah.
know, not mine because
Taking risks.
sure that could be part of
I
it.
hate taking risks. What about you, Ted? Ted's in the gold. He's got his gold.
Yeah.
I just kind of chill and let good things come to me, you know?
Yes.
Dang, that's awesome.
Yes.
I feel like, you know, I just walk down the street and usually just great things happen to me.
I don't know what happened. It just they do.
Just wear that smile on your face and attracts positivity.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm also easily amused, so it doesn't really take much to make me happy. So that helps too.
Nice.
I got my dream car, 2004 Chevy Astro, all-wheel drive.
Oh yeah.
I just stand out there and look at it.
I forget that's all-wheel drive.
The grape van?
It's black.
Is it black or gray?
No, it's black. I had one before. It was white. I named her Vanna White.
When you name your cars, you know you're not. You know what I'm saying? That's a thing. Jake, do you name your cars?
No. I just try to buy them from the auction for as cheap as possible and drive them.
Oh yeah, auctions. You got an auction. How do you get cars from auctions? Maybe we should do that.
I got a buddy that has a dealership, and he let me work with him one time.
Okay, I'm looking for another car.
Okay.
Yeah, I need one more car. Ted, how many cars
How
you got? 5? 5 cars and 2 bikes?
Maybe 4, I think.
4 cars and 2 bikes? I need
I
more cars than him.
A bunch of cars.
Car competition.
Nothing good though.
What do you do with 4 cars?
If some of them don't work,
Oh,
they just
okay.
stay where they're at.
Do you like try to sell them when they don't work or scrap them?
Nah,
Keep 'em.
A couple of them are just like projects, like
It's like, oh, when it's gonna get
Wrenching
done
on
soon.
projects.
Did you get them on your insurance, or you're just like, nah, that's just.
One of them isn't.
One of them isn't.
It's
Yeah.
just been a hunk of metal for
Like-
years.
Like today, I drove the turbo
But
car to
it'll
work.
go eventually. It'll go.
Nice.
Today, I drove a turbo car.
You guys
yeah.
could do a show about cars.
Totally
We
could.
could. We really could. You got any final shout outs before we end this?
Yeah, I want to shout out you guys. Thanks for having me on, man. It's good to see you. It's been too long.
You got a good radio voice. You should do a podcast and have us on it.
Yes.
That'd be great. I could set you up with some people here.
That'd be excellent.
I know
We
people.
could talk about my Astro van. We'll talk about my Astro van.
Yeah, you can talk about my Civics.
We could talk about skateboarding.
Skateboarding. I haven't had a skateboarder on here yet. Wait, yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. I have Fresh Ben. Fresh Ben's a skateboarder.
Yeah?
He's pretty good.
Is it good?
He skates a lot.
You could have Chad come talk about some bike action.
I did twice. He clowns a lot.
Yeah, JoJo.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. You don't say.
I
Chad
can
clowns.
barely believe it.
Rez said Adam is rude. Shout out Rez.
Dang, he really just dipped. He was
He
out
dipped
here.
out. All right, I'm gonna show up late and leave early. Peace out, guys.
Big ups, huh?
Tell you
All
what.
right,
To,
well,
tell you what to do.
see you
Show.
later.
But I can just openly talk. We can openly just say stuff about each other. You know what I mean? Like Adam, no, we're not gonna play music. Because when we started, we played a lot of music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like to just get a good balance of both.
There you go.
Because we like music. He doesn't like music on this.
Do something right now. Drop a little something.
I can't. There's a scratch on this.
You're gonna bring your tiny printer.
I have too much stuff to carry. That is a computer.
Who made this beat?
DJ Confucius. DJ Confucius. He came in here.
What did Confucius say? See what I did there?
When going through Turnstile sideways, you're headed to Bangkok.
Boom.
I don't know what's going on. It's over my head. Shout out Jake. He just joined the Honda gang. Shout out Jake.
You got a Honda?
Yeah.
Nice. Ooh.
Oh, and Andy skated with me before, so I guess we had a couple skateboarders in here.
Okay.
We have two skateboarders and a BMXer.
Who's the best
We had
skateboarder outside of
JoJo
yourself?
in here. JoJo's a legendary BMX.
Oh, he's a BMXer too. Who's the best? What?
Who's the best skateboarder in Fort Wayne?
Right now, I would say Austin Curry, but my favorite is probably Chris, my homie Chris Ashton.
Austin Curry.
He's very good. Competitive, he will win every contest where it's not even fair, where he shouldn't enter. You know what I'm saying?
I know a different person, I think, than that's named Austin Curry, and I don't think he skateboards.
Okay. Think so? But yeah, there's a lot of skateboarders out there. Fresh Ben's really good at skateboarding. I like people with style. Curry's got style, but he's like raw power. He just like, I like somebody that can like do a really easy trick and make it look hard and make it look fun. They gotta make it look fun, you know what I mean?
Here's another question. If you had gone 100%, you think you could have gone pro skateboarding?
Nah, no way.
No?
Nah, not pro. Because Austin Curry is going 100%. He moved to Arizona,
Okay.
came back, and he's really like Instagram clips every week. But the level of, I watched a pro contest just over the weekend,
Yep.
and the actual like it's live. The things they're doing first try is like it's just blowing my mind. I've been skateboarding forever, and if I'm still being surprised by the tricks being done today. I'm like, how do you do that first try? It's just like it almost looks fake. Instead of going down handrails, they're going up handrails now. Full speed, doing tricks up handrails. I mean, big full-size handrails are just. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Sometimes I slip just with my hands on a handrail. So.
It's like, All right, we're gonna end it. Ted, you got a final shout out? Matt Patterson, what up?
Get double mic.
If you haven't seen Terminator 2, see it.
Yeah, you heard it first.
If you haven't seen The Big Green or Sandlot or Angels in the Outfield, you're missing out on life.
Yes. All right, we'll be here every week, 9 to 10, talking music, talking crap to Adam.
We'll see you Saturday.
See you Saturday. Goodbye. And Tuesday. Hip hop.
And Tuesday. 90s.
Goodbye. He knows Austin Curry. Later.